I'm Tiffany Markman, a member of the Dragon's Den team, and this is a video tutorial on how to create an elevator pitch. Before we start, I'd like to introduce you to a friend of mine you may recognize, Richard Branson, who said that if something can't be explained off the back of an envelope, it's rubbish. And what I want you to think about relative to the elevator pitch is that we are not talking about this kind of envelope. We are talking about this kind of envelope. Not a lot of space here. So, when Branson talks about an elevator pitch, what he means and what we want you to work to create is a powerful and concise expression of an idea boiled down to 1 minute. So that's plus minus 90 words, not a lot of space. It details why your idea can be successful and encourages the listener to ask for more. But before we talk about what it is, I want to talk about what it isn't. If you're like most entrepreneurs, there's a chance you think that an elevator pitch is like a sales pitch, something you would talk about during a really long elevator ride. Now, I want you to think about the logic of that. People don't talk in an elevator. It's a very awkward space. What's more, a sales pitch is not a casual, conversational, engaging, two-way story. It's a hard sell, one-sided, difficult conversation to have. So I want you to keep in mind that your elevator pitch doesn't sell. It's intended to show the audience how your idea can help them to solve a problem or exploit an opportunity. And it's not about you, it's about others. So it's not about features, it's about benefits. What I've done is put together a 4-step cheat sheet to help you to create one, and we're going to move through those 4 steps now. Step 1, describe the problem your potential customers have or the opportunity that you think your idea can address. But you need to distill this down into its simplest form, so that's approximately 16 words. Just to give you an example, Procter & Gamble in India created a product, a razor, called the Gillette Vector. But it absolutely failed because of 2 things. 1, the Gillette Vector required running water, which the majority of the users didn't have. And 2, it required that the users use a mirror to shave, which again, they didn't have. Product flopped. Step 2, define your solution to the problem in 16 words. For example, P&G developed Gillette Guard in response to the Vector failure. And why did Gillette Guard work? Because it was a 1-blade razor that enabled them to shave safely, but not closely, with no running water or mirrors. Step 3, explain how you intend to make money and how much money you intend to make in 12 words or less. For example, the P&G Gillette Guard retails for 15 rupees, which is 2 Rand 93, and the refill cartridges are available for less than 1 Rand, 5 rupees. But 500 million men are buying it. Step 4, explain what's unique and different about your idea and how your idea can solve the consumer or user's problem. This is known as your unique selling point, or USP. And it's important to convey how your idea or solution is unlike what your competitors are doing and why the user or consumer should choose you. What do you bring to the table that your competitors don't? Also remember that once your idea comes to fruition, the USP is a kind of promise or pledge that you've made to your audience. There are a couple of examples in the Gillette P&G situation of how they maximize their USP. But the biggest is the thousands and thousands of hours of interviews, visits, discussions that they had with a consumer in their own homes, looking at the water situation, looking at whether or not they were using mirrors, watching them shave, talking to them about their specific needs. And that enabled them to produce, manufacture, and then market a product that really, really worked. A couple of other things you may need to consider as part of prepping your elevator pitch really inform the way you present it, and I'm going to talk about those now. The first is identify exactly who you're targeting, in other words, who your audience is, not just when presenting to the judges or the dragons, but when engaging with your market. Who are they? Who exactly are they? If necessary, divide them up into segments so that you can address each of them differently. Then, take a look at how you position yourself, not in terms of your job description, but in terms of what you do. For example, don't say, I'm an executive assistant. Say, I assist my MD in managing his time, arranging his meetings, and preparing for exco or board sessions. In my case, I'm a writer, but if I talk in terms of what I do, I assist my clients, who are mostly companies, in creating the right messaging. So it's about what I do, not what I am. And the final thing is, look at how you position your idea in terms of your prospective target market. What are the unique benefits of the product or service, not the features? So if we go back to P&G, they've come up with a 1-sachet, 1-wash shampoo solution. But the fact that it's a 1-wash in a sachet is a feature. The benefit is clean hair which is possible affordably given the market. And that's the difference between a feature, which is a characteristic, and a benefit, which is an advantage to the user. Finally, once you've created your pitch and you've written it down in some form or another, check it for overuse of the pronouns I and me, because it's not about you. Also, look out for adjectives like amazing, fantastic, great. Those are sales pitch words and not something that we would use in a more authentic, more real elevator pitch. It's also a good idea to read your pitch out loud. We typically write and speak in very different voices. So if you use your speechy voice in writing, your pitch will come out sounding inauthentic and too practiced. And finally, create an attention-grabbing hook, something that gets attention but doesn't detract from your message, like this guy, and put it at the beginning. You've got less than 20 words to do that. Good luck and goodbye.